Hello, welcome to issue 8 battle report of Mortal Realms. This is called Unleash the Artillery. This means we're using the bolt thrower that came with this issue. And the fluff is bolt and glaive, fire, bellowed one of the sacristan engineers there. A Sigmar bolt arced towards the advancing spirits, passing straight through 3 of them. The geist burst into cloud and dust and disappeared. Glaive Reef stalkers were soon moving towards them again. More spirits surged to replace the fallen. So this playthrough introduces charging into combat. Follow the examples if you're not sure what to do. In previous playthroughs, you have moved your models to within 3 inches of an enemy model, then piled in to attack them in melee. However, in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, if you want to attack an enemy with melee weapons, your unit must charge into combat. Charging represents your models hurtling towards the enemies, hoping to cut them down before they can fight back. Charging is an extra type of move that can be up to 12 inches if you are lucky. Because you still make your normal move before charging, units can close in and fight much quickly than your previous playthroughs. This adds an exciting new element to your games and makes units with melee weapons much more deadly. So we're using the large battle mat for this, but it's folded in half and it's the sort of graveyard tomb side rather than the sort of cavern side. So yeah, so I don't know if you can see this, but it's quite big. I can't, over here is the my artillery. The mat's not quite flat. Hopefully that'll do. So yeah, you can see it. It's one of these big ones again. So you've got the artillery here and the 4 guys there. So what we'll probably do is have it there for now, because no, we're not. Glaive Wraiths first. So it's Glaive Wraiths attack. The Glaive Wraith stalkers move in and prepare to charge the Celestar Ballista before it can get off a shot. Glaive Wraiths, so the first turn movement, Glaive Wraiths can move 6 inches. Excellent. So have we done movement before in this? It's been so long since I played, and we must have done. There must have been a bigger mat. We've done a big mat one before, so 6 inches. So we are, where are you going? Where's your start? So you're going to here, so it looks like they're going just up before the halfway line, like so. So we are now there, like so. Charge. Pick up your ruler and check the distance between the Glaive Wraiths and the Ballista. If the distance is 12 inches or less, the Glaive Wraiths may attempt to try it, which you can blatantly tell where they are. They're about just over 7 inches, so we're there. So I'm used to measuring, because my main, if I'm playing a war game, my main war game is Lord of the Rings SPG, and in that you can measure whenever you want, so I'm used to that. So with this, I like that, because getting into Warhammer, and in that you can't measure until you've declared your charge in, and if you've guessed I quite like that, don't get me wrong, I quite like that system, but I'm used to measuring before I make an informed decision. So I'm glad that's in this. As I said, I really do like the rules for Age of Sigmar. It's just the background I'm still struggling with. Distance charging can charge. So to make a charge move, roll 2 dice. Add them both together, so that is 6. Ooh, I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's see what it says. Add them together, this distance can move in inches. Compare this to the distance between the Glaive Wraiths and the Ballista. If the charge roll is equal or more than the distance, the charge is successful. Move the Glaive Wraiths the number of inches equal to the charge roll. At least one must end up in base contact with the Ballista, which is the actual Ballista and not the models that go with it. That's the main thing. These are considered one model, but the actual thing is that. Move the Glaive Wraiths number of inches equal to deviate. Charge roll is less than distance, your charge fails and you do not move. So we don't even get to sort of sneak up. Just going to confirm that it is over 6. It is well over 6. 6 takes you to about here. So if you get on camera, you can see where the sixes. The sixes here, just shy. Glaive Rays can attack, so we don't. A ballista may move 3. So it's ballista attacks now. The ballista may move 3 inches. Do I want to move 3 inches, or do I want to? I don't think I do really. I think I'm quite content to stay there and just pump some shots into it. The only problem is camera 2 now is well out of action. Let's see if I can. Get some. There we go. Whee! Hey, overhead cam is now useful again. So so what we're going to do, we're not going to move. We're just going to go into the shooting phase, which is another new. Is this a new sequence? It's been a while. I should have checked. Should have gone back through and checked. But anyway, so it's. What we've got is, I believe, is something like hero phase, movement, shooting, combat. I guess that's the turn order. Hopefully that will get more clear as we go along. So, the ballista makes 1 range attack. Roll your attack dice. Ballista will hit on the free. So it's only 1 dice, really? Against 4. Okay, this could be tragic. Come on, let me just go see the war scroll for this. It's one dice. Yeah, okay. And 3+. We're looking for a 3+ with 1 dice. We get it. I don't think there's anything special for a 6. But here we go. This is where it happens on a 3+. A successful hit will then inflict D6 wounds instead of 1. Roll D6. Oh, I kind of really wanted that for my wounds then. Okay. So it does D6 wounds instead of 1 hit. So how many wounds am I doing? Just 2. Okay, so let's pick up 2 dice. Roll the number of chain lightning hit dice and count the number of dice for a 3+. These will cause damage. Okay. I bet these buggers have got like 2 wounds each or something. So we only get 1 wound. Ugh. Each successful wound. To wound. Each successful wound does 1 damage. Glaive Wraith player removes 1 glaive model for every 1 damage. So we might as well just start down the line. Okay. Though they failed in the first attempt, the Glaive Wraiths are sure to make the charge this time. Oh wow, so did they fail in the game? They pretty much did. I'm just looking at their playthrough. Glaive Wraith player makes charge rolls 4 inches. This is not enough. Yeah, so they failed. Oh, that's good. We're following the actual story here as well. Glaive Wraiths may move 6 inches. They may not move within 3 inches of an enemy. Okay, so that's... We know 6 inches will take them within an inch, so we're going to just put the thing here 3 inches. We're going to go boop, boop, boop. So they're now 3 inches away. So unless I make a double 1 roll here, they are getting in. So, so to move within 3 inches, when making a normal move, no part of the model can be within 3 inches of any enemy models. To make the charge move, your models cannot be within 3 inches of the enemy at the start of the move. If your model is already in 3 inches and the enemy do not move it, they can pile in instead. Yeah. So charge, pick up your ruler and distance. They're 3 inches. If it's 12 inches or less, yeah, they are. Make two dice. So as long as I get double 1, oh, I could have done that last time. Okay, so we are in 3 inches now, so we're gonna, since we may move in inches, charge. Compare the distance of ballista. If charge roll is equal or more is successful. Move the ballistas a number of inches equal to the charge roll. Oh, move within. Yes, I was just outside of 3 inches, so I think I now have to a number of inches equal to charge roll. At least one. I see. Okay. Yeah. Move the Glaive Wraiths number of inches equal to the charge roll, so I got 10. At least one must end in base contact with the ballista. So what happens is, perhaps I could only get 1 in combat, and then these were just 3 inches outside. In the combat phase, got piled in, I could get more in, but don't need to worry, they can all get in. So we're in for the win like that. So we're on to combat phase, pile in up to 3 inches close to the enemy, done that. 2 melee attacks each. Wow, okay, so that's 6 dice. Hit with a score of 4+, so 6 dice, 4+. Wow, that is a good roll. That's 5 dice. Wound, 1 damage per successful wound. Blister player marks a blister for every 1 damage. All 3 markers will be. It doesn't tell me what they get to wound actually here. What do I need to roll for the to wound? 3 pluses. 1 damage per successful. Oh yeah, it does. It tells me right there. It's the heat, man. It's the heat. Wow. Okay. So that is 4 to wound rolls successful. The blister player marks the blister for every 1 damage. All 3 models will be removed if there are 7 markers. So I'm going to use a dice. Put it at 4 wounds. That's how many it's got. So when that gets to 7. All 3 are gone. It's not, these don't have individual stats, they're just considered 1 model, 1 unit. Okay, but it's the blister attacks movement. The blister may not move when within 3 inches of any model. Okay, that actually now resolves what I was talking about last issue, I think, when can you move? No, you can't. Shooting, the blister marks 1 range attack. Okay, roll your attack, the blister hits on a roll of 3+, chain lightning, so 3+. We get it with a 4+, so now it's 1d6 wounds. 3 wounds, that could be worse, but that can kill him. I wish I got higher than that just to give me the chance. So 3 dice, this 2 wound roll now, 3 dice on a 3+. Oh dear. Oh dear, so we only, where's the light? Yeah, we've got 4 and 2 2s, so we only do 1 wound. So again, down the line, get rid of him. Okay, so as the battle continues now, starting with the Glaive Wraith Stalker player, continue taking turns, and again, got the lovely War Scrolls. I do like the actual design of Age of Sigmar War Scrolls. They're quite, for me, they're quite easy to read. So attacks, each Glaive Wraith gets 2 attacks, there's 2 of them in combat, so that's 4 dice, hit on a 4+. Ooh, 2 dice hit, so we can't lose the ballista this time, but we can take it down, so it's only got 1 wound left, so it's the 2 wound roll, 3 pluses, no, we get snake eyes. So on to the ballista, the Stormcast turn. So 1 dice, 3+, it hasn't missed yet, and I spoke too soon, it misses. Back to the Glaive Wraith Stalkers, 4 dice, 4 pluses to hit. Okay, again, can't kill the ballista outright here. That was 6s. To wounds, 3 pluses. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so that gets taken up to 6 wounds. I've just got 1 wound left, so we've got to kill these now, otherwise we are losing the ballista. Bit worried about this. Oh, again. What is it? Tell me what it is. 2. Again a 2. Okay, this could be the end of the Stormcast. It's deadly when it hits, but getting it to hit on that 1 dice on 3+, 50-50 chance. And this time this is looking bad. So the to hit is 664. To wound roll any of these are 3 pluses, and it's all over. It is all over. And yeah, it does 2 wounds, destroying the ballista, and the Glaive Wraith Stalkers are victorious. So yeah, actually, it's actually quite enjoyable playing it solo. I was a bit worried because this type of game that seems to be, you know, it's a war game. It seems to be like it should be for 2 players, but I'm quite enjoying this. It's quite fun. Just got to make sure I'm not taking sides and being biased in my roles, which so far I am not. Well, I sort of am. I'm being biased to whichever turn I am taking at that given time. So Glaive Wraiths, I'm all for the Glaive Wraiths, and then when I go to Storm Strikes, I'm all for them. But that is it. The next one will be The Dead Refuse to Die, which is from issue 9. And that looks like it's back on the small barrow, and so does the next one. I'm just sort of having a look, see what's ahead. Yes, issue 11, that's where we get the terrain put in place here, and here. And we used the full mat, I believe, on that one. So yeah, lots to look forward to. So I'm hoping to see you guys then. Until then, guys, please take care.